Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having, a great week out there, enjoying your evening, keeping it safe and blessed as always. And today's video segment presentation will be geared towards the precious metals community. This video will be a request from another YouTube content creator, which is a new stacker. All right. And my last previous video that I uploaded, I was shopping around at a local LCS early on a Monday, starting my week off with my little early purchases and things like that. So on my last particular video, a subscriber, just as well as they also have a channel themselves, they wanted to know and they asked, what I picked up and was I going to show it in a particular video. So I'm doing this video for them at the prior moment, just as well as I will show quite a few other things. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive right into it. So walk with me. Let's get it. Alrighty then. So as I was starting my week off, as you can see, when I was in the LCS, there were some items that I was looking at. So what I did was, as you can take notice here, okay, I did pick up this 4-ounce 2002 silver proof bar. There is a mintage of 25,000 of these made here. All right, this is 3/9 fine pure silver, 4 troy ounces. It gives you the size dimensions, all right, just as well as the design, which is United States Franklin $100 Federal Reserve note. The registration here, so this would be the 628th bar that was made out of the 2500, which is a limited mintage. All right. What we're gonna do is take a little look at the bill. All right, when it comes to the new stackers and things like that, in my opinion, this is not actually ideal for stacking. All right. The reason why I purchased this was just simply for weight and exact. So, these is like a generic piece and things like that of that nature. I actually have a 1-ounce just like this. Unfortunately, I don't have it here with me at the moment. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out my gloves and I'm gonna take this out of the case so that we can get a good look at it, at its thickness, just as well as the obverse here. Just give me a second. Alrighty then, so now that I have it outside of its plastic airtight so that you can get a look at the thickness of it. Okay. Like I said, when it comes to generic pieces like this, I would not say, this is something that you would personally like to stack. It's nice to have things like that in your stack, depending upon how diversified you are. But like I said, I only purchased this for the weight because I mainly more got it at a recent price over spot because it was coming from LCS. All right. So throughout the course of the week so far, that is Thursday, I have made more than quite a few purchases. There is something else that I picked up from the LCS, which we're going to take a look at, just as well as I have a package. I have quite a few packages coming within the next few days or so and over the weekend, just as well as coming into this week coming up. So, there will be a lot of different content and footage being thrown out, just as well as tomorrow for my tool community gents. I will be on that snap-on truck. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue taking a look at what I basically picked up from the LCS. Let's get it. Alrighty then, so if you take notice to my last previous video, which I was talking about with me slowing up some of my silver purchases, which over the last few days I have made quite a few different silver purchases, but recently I've been focusing a lot on platinum and palladium. All right, while I was at the LCS, I did show here which is a 2016 Kangaroo. This is 1/10 ounce. When I was in the LCS, this coin was originally in a slab in a MS69. I did remove it from the slab. You know, I don't necessarily care about the slabs. If it was a MS70, I might have had kept it in a MS70, but because it's a 69, I took it out of the 69 and basically put it in an airtight capsule. All right. When it comes to MS70s, whenever I do purchase slabs, I keep the MS70s in slabs. But, you know, quite a few MS69s that I have acquired in the past, I've actually taken them out of slabs and, you know, just slapped them in airtights and thrown them in clear tubes and things like that. So, you know, this was another item that I picked up from the LCS Monday morning. Okay. Once again, this is, if the camera lens will focus in, this is a 2016 1/10 ounce. This is 4/9 fine gold here. If you take notice, you have like a reverse proof kangaroo here, just as well as there's a shadow of an imprint of the kangaroo. This coin does have a reeded edge. All right, it is in mint condition because, once again, it was in a slab. All right. You know, if you happen not to catch some of the last previous videos, like I was stating, you know, how I've been focusing more on platinum. All right. This is a 1/4 ounce platinum American Eagle, just as well as this is a 1/10 ounce platinum Canadian maple leaf. Just as well as last week, I also acquired a 1/10 ounce in a platinum eagle. So, you know, I have been focusing a little bit more on platinum and palladium. At this prior moment, I just made a couple of palladium purchases and fractionals. All right, when it comes to bars, and I purchased a coin that I'm waiting to get. All right, what you're taking a look at here, all right, Pimp Swiss, all right, essays. This is palladium right here, and 1 gram bars. These bars are quite rare. Okay, they're hard to find. You can see if you give it a closer look. All right, that's 39.5 palladium. You know, you can basically obtain like what is there, Valcambi palladium bars, just as well as they have other Pimp Swiss palladium bars that come in like the multi-gram little small cards, but those palladium bars are more smaller than these particular SA, and these are very hard to find. These are quite expensive. When palladium was up in the $3,000 mark, these was going for roughly 225, 250 a piece just for 1 gram of these. But during the time, you were still capable of picking up Valcambi palladium bars at roughly around $90 to $100 a gram. So, you know, these are quite hard to find. This is why they hold like a certain particular type premium, and then made by Pimp Swiss, and they're the Lady Fortunas, just like your normal standard gold bars or your silver bars or platinum bars and things like that. They're always going to have different type of premium to them, even though that these are generics. All right. So like I said, I have been focusing, you know, a little bit more into my palladium and my platinum, just as well as over the last couple of weeks. You know, I have been making a lot of different gold purchases. Here, what you have is American Proof 1/10 ounce gold eagle. This is 86 here, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So this is 1/10 ounce fine gold with a $5 face value, also with reeded edge. This is a government sealed airtight that this particular coin is in here. This is the version that actually has the Roman numerals, all right, towards the right hand side. Not all American Eagles design is designed like that. They changed the design after a certain particular year. I can't think of the year off the top of my head at the prior moment, but you know, there's plenty of YouTube channels out there that, you know, basically cover that. All right. So as I was making quite a few purchases and I'm waiting for quite a few different deliveries to come in, today I did receive just one item coming in from Aiden Coins. This is coming from a Ramsey, New Jersey. All right, I have done business with Aiden Coins more than often. All right, they do actually have very fast shipping depending upon your location and region and things like that. So what I'm going to do is going to get my box cutters out real quick, and we're going to get this open. All right, this here was a silver purchase because I had just a few extra dollars to spend after I made some other significant purchases that I actually have coming in. So what I did was I just purchased another 2021 Krugerrand. All right. So all together, this week while I'm still waiting for some packages to come in, I think I may have purchased roughly about 27 ounces in silver. I know in my last video I did say I was going to slow up on the silver purchases, but sometimes the silver bug just gets me. I don't know what it is. Even though I am looking at other metals, you know, just as well as gold and platinum and palladium. Another purchase that I made was a gold 1/10 ounce Krugerrand, actually, that I have coming in just as well. So I should have that in a few days coming in, because I don't have any gold Krugerrands. I had the option to purchase a 1 ounce last week from the LCS when I was there, but I was in, you know, decision and trying to decide whether to get that or the pre 33 double eagle that I seen in there. The double eagle wound up selling. Then a few days ago, somebody actually came and picked up the last 1 ounce Krugerrand that they had. So, you know, I passed up on those particular coins that day because the market was like really all over the place and prices was fluctuating up and down. And what it was is that, you know, I had some particular silver that I wanted to trade in, just as well as, you know, adding some capital and fake fiat monopoly money to, you know, to get it. But for the time being, this is what just came in. All right. For some of those new stackers that are out there, if you're not familiar with some of these coins, okay, this is the South African Krugerrand. And as you can take notice, this is 1 ounce fine silver, so it shows its purity at the bottom. This is a 2021. I believe that they actually have the 22s out at the prior moment. I don't actually have any in my stack at the prior moment, nor do I have the 2022 Britannias in silver. So I need to add a few of those to the stack just as well. All right. But when it comes to silver at the prior moment, what I was talking about in that last previous video, why certain metals is down, you know, there is an option if you do not actually have platinum, all right, in your stack. I would suggest to start taking a look at platinum, because the gram of it is roughly about $33 a gram, you know, when you're purchasing on a secondary market. But if you happen to go to a LCS and, you know, they actually happen to be sitting on some platinum, you may be able to get it for, you know, a little bit more cheaper This is a 1/4 ounce here. All right, this is 7.78 grams of platinum. So you have other different dimension sizes, which is the 1/10 ounce just as the 1/20th ounce. And then it's very rare, but you may be able to possibly find a coin that may possibly be what is it, 1/25th of an ounce, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so when it comes to these, like I said, I've been focusing a little bit more on a Palladium because Palladium is down at the prior moment. For a gram it's like 50 something dollars, but that when you're taking a look at spot price is not really attached and associated to the physical market. It's associated to the paper market, so that's not how we categorize things. All right, so if you can find a good deal and catch the dip when you can, I would suggest that you jump on it. All right, but never put yourself under any pressure where that you're panic buying or panic selling and things like that, because it's not really that serious. Okay, but these are some of the items. This gold American Eagle was item that I picked up last week. If you take notice to some of the videos, there's quite a few other items that I picked up, just as well as a gold Mercury 1/10 ounce, just as well as what is it, a Libertad 1/10 ounce and things like that. But for right now, I just pulled out a couple of things just to take a look at. Like I said, this video was mainly more geared towards another YouTube content creator who just happened to drop a question on the last previous video, which is also a young new stacker that has a new channel. All right, at the prior moment I can't think of the female's name offhand, but I will snatch a link to her channel. So if you like videos like this and you're getting into precious metals and things like that, check out her channel. I'll leave the link to her video in the description of this video. Show her some love. If you pop up on her page, let her know that Tools and Metal sent you. Okay, so once again, for those new stackers out there, like I said, when you see pieces like this, all right, this is just my opinion. Everybody's preferences is different. Everybody stacks for different reasons and things like that. But like I stated, this was maybe more purchased just for the weight content, and because I got it at quite a decent price over spot. So, it was mainly more for the weight, not really so much for the stacking purpose. To be honest with you, I use things like this in a situation where, say, for instance, I'm interested in a piece of platinum or I'm interested in a piece of gold, and I may not want to use a whole bunch of fiat because I have other areas or other bills, to take care of those things. I may pick up something like this and discard something like this to make the transition over into a different metal. Okay, so this is how I start to diversify, from one metal to the next. And then, what happens is, you have one metal, two metal, three metal, four metal, and then you just, keep going. So, stack up, stay focused, keep it a safe and a blessed one as always. And until that next stacking video, we gonna check you later. Peace.